I didn't have any problem with debunking some of these ideas. So I released his birth certificate and his death certificate, his autopsy or medical examiner's report, and his report cards from, there weren't that many, just kindergarten basically. And that was Noah's entire life.
Hi.
I published lots of Noah photos on my Google Plus page. And that's where haters started to show up. Started to leave hate on photos of Noah. So that was my first experience with this phenomenon. So this is just targeted hate. It doesn't really have anything to do with the tragedy. And this person is relentless. He's been spoken to by the FBI more than once. I think about it every morning, every night. So it's not really, I've described it as, it's not a wound that heals over and disappears. It's always there, it's carried. This is a wound that you carry for the rest of your life. It's the new normal. And some of the conspiracy theories that came out early on was that I never even attended Noah's funeral, because there were no photos or video of me in this reality show for conspiracy theorists.
It should be investigated. All I'm saying is you should investigate what really happened. Most fake mass shootings, they have shooters and then kill a patsy. There's emails from Bloomberg the day before to his national anti-gun group saying, get ready. And then the school was closed till that year. And then the videos, it's all rotting and falling apart and nobody's even in it. And the kids are going in circles in and out of the buildings with their hands up. And then they never called rescue choppers. I mean, exactly.
I'm such a prime target for them in terms of directing hate at me. So I'm kind of accustomed to the, kind of the Clark Kent life of people don't really know who I am in everyday walks of life, but I still need to do the work that I do, but it's not how I introduce myself, and I'm mindful of my safety. And it could be the person sitting next to you at a bar who starts talking about conspiracies. And 15 minutes into it, they're talking about talking points that they, about Noah. But there was that one time where I wasn't in the mood for it, and I just took out my driver's license and I said, well, look who you're talking to. And that changed nothing. That made the person curse me out and yell at me and say, how can you do this? And how can you lie to everybody? And how much did they pay you? It's the same talking points. Nothing changed except the guy was just really upset at me all of a sudden. But that's pretty real. Look, it's just immature, but you can just see it's hate. Basically, they're just directing hate at victims because that's who's left standing. Alex Jones is like the worldwide wrestling of news. Some people enjoy it. They can suspend their disbelief and enjoy what they're hearing. Some people look at it and they think it's real. He said he's entertainment, but people think, yeah, entertainment, wink, wink, nod, nod. He has to say that. In 2014, I reached out to people that went on a show saying, how can you go on a show like that when he's spreading so much misinformation and causing the targeting of victims? And they said, well, that's show business. It's one of HONR's goals to protect victims and establish more of a boundary for what's defined as abuse and harassment. YouTube channel is monetized, or their blog is monetized. They also take donations, and they use platforms like PayPal to receive funds, which means that PayPal is making money off of this. So we have it automated so that anyone can help and take action. Hate speech is not free speech. Harassment is not free speech. It is what it is.